Hi, I'm Joe Thomas. I'm here in Orlando at the ICAST show. I'm with Vince Console from Hobie, and we're going to talk about their best of show boat. What do you got here, man?
This is the new Hobie Mirage Pro Angler. We've been designing fishing kayaks lately for the kayak fishermen, and we've just released the new Hobie Mirage Pro Angler that was designed specifically for the bass fishermen.
Interesting. Now, there's some special features on this boat that you're wanting to point out. Can you just kind of give me a walkthrough on this boat? Tell me a little bit about it from front to back.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of the first thing I want to highlight is actually the propulsion system of this boat. Like many of our other products, our well, as most kayaks and stuff are paddle driven, our boats are actually pedal driven. This is our patented Hobie Mirage system. It works much like a penguin's fin, in that with each pedal stroke, you've got two fins that actually move side to side. Right. When they're in the water, they actually take the shape of kind of a propeller blade, and actually push you forward.
Really? So it's actually crisscrossing down there at the bottom, or paddling to the side and the bottom, and pulling the boat forward.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Unlike a prop style blade, you don't have to have a high RPM in order to overcome the cavitation. With the fin system, there is no cavitation, and each stroke is 100% efficient.
And it just snaps right into place.
It just snaps right into place.
Interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's it.
Now what? Well, Vince, I can see how you make it go, but I don't see a steering wheel. How do you turn the thing?
What's typical in the kayak fishing industry so far is we utilize a rudder system in order to steer the boat.
So you have a rudder underneath in the back?
Yeah. Most of the time, the rudder's placed on the back of the boat. But in order to accommodate the bass fishermen, we've taken the rudder and placed it underneath the boat.
Okay.
So if you say you're fighting a fish and he runs you around the back of the boat,
right,
you're not going to get caught up in the rudder system.
Yeah, you can cut your line on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So taking it, we put it under the boat. We've made it retractable, so if you come up and if you come up and hit a log or a rock or something, right, that rudder actually folds back up in and tucks up inside the hole.
So
you're not gonna
you
break
just
off.
Pull that to drop it?
So all you do is you go ahead and pull the handle, drops the rudder down, release it, pops it right back up.
But okay, once again, how do we steer it?
How do you steer it?
Yes.
Right here, you've got a very ergonomically designed fingertip controlled steering.
Yeah. Very
little effort. It's just a simple right to left.
And I think I heard you telling somebody else it turns on a dime.
It does turn on a dime. The boat, once in motion, will actually turn on in its own length.
Unbelievable. Yeah. That's pretty incredible. Now, what else sets this thing apart as far as the fisherman is concerned? I can see it's got a built-in depth finder. That's pretty cool.
That's correct. That's just an accessory that we offer. However, this boat comes stock with seat, pedals. You've got another very unique feature of the boat is our horizontal rod storage. It is an incredibly small package. It's compact and tight. However, we're able to get six rods in here.
So you actually have tubes that go up through here that accommodate the tips of the rods.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I would never believe you could get six. I thought it looked like a spider, with 6 boats in here, or rods in here, but it's actually pretty neat.
Right.
Yeah.
We've accommodated the angler in all sorts of ways. We've given them plenty of storage throughout the boat. Up here in front, we have a very large hatch with a removable liner. You can either put your catch for the day in here. You can throw ice in there and utilize as an ice chest,
right,
or you can just use it as strictly dry storage.
Got a lot of room in there.
Quite a bit of room.
Yeah. And what about the seat? I mean, I can just imagine sitting in one spot. Some of those days can get pretty long. Is that seat fairly accommodating?
It's very accommodating. It's actually breathable. It's got this mesh liner on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're spending 6-7 hours out on the water all day long. It actually breathes.
Which is way better than a solid piece of fabric or a solid plastic, which would really be sweaty, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another unique feature of the boat, when we're talking about the seat and sitting down, is unlike many kayaks, you can actually stand up in this boat. It was designed, with a central foot pad location, that you could actually stand up and sight fish. If you want to go fly fishing, you can actually stand up.
So it does have that much stability?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
That's very cool. And what about towards the back here?
Towards the back, moving on back again, it's just additional storage. A lot of our products have what we consider a trunk well. We have, you know, like this application here is actually a live well. It was kind of, this specific live well was actually designed for the West Coast market.
Yeah, well, that actually, oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
It was designed to hold mackerel, sardines, anchovies, and baits like that. However, we have found that it's got a large enough capacity and a high enough volume of circulation that we can actually keep freshwater fish alive.
Yeah, I could see a couple of 4-pound bass in there.
Yeah,
that would work.
Absolutely.
That would work. And additional rod holders too.
Additional rod holders. A lot of guys want to put their net behind them, or you know, different areas use gaffs, nets, anything else. But yeah, if you find that 6 rods just aren't enough, yeah, we've also got more rod holders in the back for it.
Yeah, and just in case you get tired of kicking.
Yeah, in case you get tired of kicking, you need to push yourself off of docks, shallow water or something.
Right.
Yeah, you just got a little backup here.
Yeah, and once again, the name of the boat?
It's a Hobie Mirage Pro Angler.
The Hobie Mirage Pro Angler. Perfect for bass fishing, pan fishing, whatever you want to do. And the best thing I like about it, no gas.